Hey, this is Victor from Victory Training, and today we have the infamous Dancing Dan with us today. Dan's been a member with us for, is it about a year?
Yep.
Right?
It's been a little over a year, yes.
Okay. And great personality in the gym, amazing guy, and just pleasure to have you here today.
Great to be here, and it's great to be part of the Victory team.
Yes, sir. And today we're just going to share a bit of Dan's story and what his fitness journey looks like, and we're hoping that's going to be able to inspire the listeners in some form or fashion. So, Dan, I just want to kind of start off with just a quick snapshot of what your workout history is.
So my workout history, to be blunt, inconsistent.
Okay.
As an adult, I was played sports growing up, loved basketball, played basketball, was always very active.
Okay.
I had a lot of excuses as an adult for not working out. Oh, I'm tired, or oh, I have a work function, or oh, I have a family function. And this has probably been the most consistent I've been in a long time. I've donated a lot of money to gyms.
Yeah.
It's a subscription that I, never open, so to speak. And I have found here what I like is the camaraderie,
Yes.
the people, but I like the results. And the one thing you said to me when we met before I ever became a member, you're like, you got to come in the morning. You're like, you got to do this in the morning. And I'm not a morning person. But I have found when I come in at 7 a.m., I have found it just keeps me going for the rest of the day. And I'm hyped, and I want to, it's almost like a positive effect where I want to keep doing it all the time.
Yeah, no, I remember that first conversation that we had.
Yeah.
And I was telling you in the morning because you were just telling me how busy you were.
Right.
And how you're swamped at work, but you knew you needed to get in. And everything you were telling me, I was like, if you don't get in the morning, it's just not going to happen. The day's going to get away from you. 100%.
And I would have found, reasons, excuses not to come in.
Mm-hmm.
And, I have been, and really it's due to you mixing up the workouts, having the workouts on display at all times, and even sometimes mixing up the days. Okay, at first I was Tuesdays, Thursdays. Then lately I've been Mondays, Fridays, and I found the switch of days has helped as well, and has kept me kind of motivated to not only keep doing it but seeing the results. And I definitely feel I've seen results, not only with weight loss. Mm-hmm. I'm down about 18 pounds since I started here a year ago. Thank you. The journey needs to get better and continue forward, but I've had some health setbacks with my foot for a while and just various other little aches and pains, but laser focused.
Yeah. No, it's funny you say about the flexibility and schedule, because I feel like it works both ways. I think some people thrive the way you said, that being able to switch the days and things like that. Mm-hmm. And then some people thrive on having the set schedule. Right. I'm going to be here, on this day and that day, and then they're able to do it. But, I'm happy to be able to provide the environment for both.
Great.
So it's you're able to do what works for you. I'm proud of you. 18 pounds down, that's good.
It's
so
good.
You can't beat yourself up on it.
No.
It's a journey.
It is a journey. Got to keep moving forward. And, I find that I definitely am able, through the weight training especially, to lift heavier things. For example, if I'm, carrying heavy bags of even laundry or groceries at home, I feel like I'm carrying, the dumbbells and walking up and down the facility here. And, I feel like I have more stamina in that area especially.
Yeah, no, I love to hear that. And then we talk about your golf game a lot.
We do. The PCV valve has become a really good friend of mine.
Getting that mobility in the
getting the mobility, and then, as an older adult, balance is not at my apex, and I found a lot of the things that we do for balance, whether it's holding a weight on one side and lifting up a leg on another, has been really helpful, and it's something that I want to continue and grow forward with.
No, that's good, and kudos to you too, because I feel like you do a good job of communicating what you want in the workouts.
Thank you.
So I'm able to put that in there. I always tell people that I'm like, don't stay quiet. If you don't like something, tell me, or if you need something else, tell me, so we can be able to incorporate that.
Right.
Do you ever put the golf club and do the PVC with the golf club on?
It's funny you say that.
The rotation, I should say, not the PVC.
There is a rotation device that I use, a rotation exercise that's very similar with the PCV valve, but it's like putting the driver in front of you and bending almost in the opposite direction. Kind of like the PCV valve, which, if you recall, I wasn't very good at it at the beginning. I wasn't doing it correctly, and it's kind of like golf in the fact that when you do the PCV valve correctly, PVC valve correctly, you're kind of hitting a slot. You're hitting a slot this way and that way, and it's very, very motivating. As are the halos are something that I whether you tell me to or not, it seems like I invariably start out with the halo just to get the cracks out of me, which there are a lot of them.
Now, okay, so what got you? You say you had some trouble with consistency in your workout program, things like that, but what got you to this part of your journey, as far as saying not where we're at now, but to walk through the door? What was man, okay, you know what, I need to start this up again, I need to do it?
I think during COVID made people really reflect on a lot of things.
Yes.
And my journey here started in 2023 when COVID was over pretty much, but at the same time I'm it's kind of made me, the whole COVID experience has kind of made me realize, hey, you may not be here forever.
Wow.
You've had a chance to reflect a lot. And I'm someone who's talked the talk. And I really decided to now at least talk the talk with fitness and eating healthy. I'm trying to walk the walk.
Yeah.
And, when I came in here, I was a little apprehensive for myself, not for you or for anyone else.
Yeah.
But I have found that, it's been a great fit for me. A great fit, and a fit that I want to continue for a long time.
I love that. Love to hear that. So, was there have you seen overall improvements in your health? I know you said weight loss and things like that, but is there any other specific things in just your overall health that have improved?
Definitely. I think a couple of things. My strength.
Okay.
Without question, my strength. I feel like when I do things, full body workout type exercises here, I like feeling sore the next day.
Yeah.
And I want to continue, and I feel like I'm stronger and can lift heavier objects or do more. My legs have always been my strongest point, but I feel like they've gotten significantly stronger.
Okay.
And I feel like a guy who I've just been weak from, say, the chest up.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm getting stronger there every day. As I said, I can lift heavier things now.
Yeah.
No problem. No problem. And I think it's great. And without question, my favorite thing to do here is the kettlebell swings. I think that's something that kind of works the whole body,
100%.
Whether it's the legs, the arms, the shoulders, the back to a degree. It's like, hey, I want to do kettlebell swings all the time.
Yeah. No, the kettlebell swings are great, man. They're going to get your cardio up, but they're also going to help you build muscle as well.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned earlier something about just being a little bit nervous and things like that. How did you, when you first came in here and you're a bit apprehensive and, doing your first sessions and stuff like that, kind of well, I guess, I don't know, what was it like to kind of deal with that little bit of fear in a way of just doing different lifts that you weren't sure about, being introduced to different weights that you weren't sure about, I'm
not afraid to ask questions. I'm not afraid to ask questions.
Yes.
So if there's something that I don't understand, I'll ask. I'm someone who, it may take me a while to get it, but once I get something, I feel I have the ability to be unstoppable. But it may take me a long time to get it.
Fired me up right now, Dan. I'm ready to
but
run through a wall right now.
Well, let's do it. But I feel like hey, once I get something, I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
But it may take me a while to get it.
Yeah.
And even now, I ask you a year into it, am I doing this correctly? Am I doing this correctly?
No,
you look at me and you're like, yeah, you're doing it correctly. It's almost like, why you're worrying? Because I still have, not apprehension, but I want to make sure I'm doing it right.
Yeah.
And really, that I'm feeling it.
Yeah. No, it's good to get that confidence boost.
Yeah, totally.
No, absolutely. Now, what would you say to somebody that feels like, okay, now I know that weightlifting is good for me, and I'm, reading these different articles and hearing different things about, increasing bone density with weightlifting and how it helps, just improve life. But I haven't done it, and I'm just like too late in life to start.
I don't think you're ever too late in life to start. You know, I walked by here a week or so ago with my dog, and I saw a couple in here that were much older than me. And I said, afterwards, I said, hey, it's pretty cool to see them doing weights. You're like, hey, anyone can do weights.
Yeah.
And I think in many respects, especially as I am older now, I really believe age is just a number. You know, there are certain things that I can't do at 57 that I was able to do at 27. But there's a lot of things that I wasn't able to do then that my mind's allowing me to do now because I'm smarter.
Yeah.
And I have more experience. So I think in many ways it evens out.
Yeah. No, I like that. That's really good. And I think too, man, like, you know, you're right. Like there are certain things that a 27-year-old would do that someone in their mid-50s wouldn't do. But at the same time, like, man, we can build you up to get to some sort of variation of whatever, you know, whatever that is in the past. And I mean, and for me personally, like there's certain things that like when I was younger, I could run faster, jump higher. And yeah, I probably could work on that and get that back, but it's not something that I strive for or want.
Right.
But at this age, I'm the strongest I've ever been. Like I could lift the most weight I ever had. Like I couldn't lift that weight before. So there's give and take, you know. It's just staying focused and having that consistency for sure.
Yeah.
And then I know that some people refer to you as the mayor of Roscoe Village.
Not many. No, look.
So I want to ask you about. I want to give you a little scenario, and I want to see where Dan will be led.
Okay.
To, okay. So let's say you went on a nice little walk with Jaja.
My dog, yeah.
Yeah. And then you got home, kind of just, you know, relaxed a little bit, got a little hungry. Just wanted to get a quick bite to eat for lunch on a nice lazy Saturday. Where would you go?
Great question. I would definitely stay on Roscoe.
Okay.
I think I would probably go to Commonwealth.
Okay.
Go at the end of the block. They have a really, really good Cajun chicken sandwich, which with some pepper jack, I believe it's pepper jack cheese and some bacon and a little chipotle sauce on there. And they have the real good thin hand cut fries that I like, and get a great beer. I also, sticking with the bar theme, I also like Village Tap a lot. If I'm there on a Sunday, they have, without question, the best breakfast burrito I've ever had and an amazing Bloody Mary. Those are two places. Look, I'm all about patronizing local.
Yeah.
And it's one of the things that, you know, attracted me here instead of, you know, signing up for another gym or something like that. The fact that you're local, as the owner of the business, you're on site. Yeah. That means a lot to me. And I think there are so many great places here in Roscoe Village to go to.
Absolutely, man. And you know what? I can speak for myself, and I think it's safe to speak for the other business owners as well, is that we appreciate, you know, people like you in the community there going out of their way to support us, because, you know, it means a lot to us and we couldn't do it without you guys. So I really do appreciate that.
I'm a guy who wanted to live in the suburbs his whole life. Yeah. I lost that battle 1-1, meaning my wife won. But there's no greater place to live in the city other than Roscoe Village. Yeah. And Victory Fitness is a big part of the community. You've been here, you know, well over 10 years now, and you're a staple.
Appreciate that, man. I want to publicly say that we have to do lunch.
I'm ready.
I haven't done. We'll shake on
I'm
it
ready.
right now.
I'm ready.
Right here.
I'm ready.
So, guys, just want to kind of just wrap this up. Dan, thank you so much again. You heard it from Dan. We want to support local businesses. If you guys are in Roscoe Village or near Roscoe Village, please come support local businesses. We have so many good things here that you can experience. We're just building this channel, so make sure that you like and subscribe. You can see us on most platforms, and whatever platform you're looking at right now, like it, subscribe. We will see you soon. We love you.
That was dope.